So I made this video back in the end of May. I think I said May 27th here in just a minute. Well, I hadn't said it yet, but you'll hear it in a minute. Okay, it's in the video. But anyway, I'm just way behind on making videos because, well, I just got back from vacation and just working till midnight every night. It's just hard to get stuff done like this. So anyway, I've already made a decision on what tractor I'm going to buy. Well, I actually already have a tractor and I've been using it. And those videos are coming too. So there'll be a reveal video coming sometime when I get all these demo videos done. But anyway, y'all can still tell me what you think about these tractors that I'm talking about in this video. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy this, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hey guys, it's Monday, May the 27th, and I'm baling more hay. Baled, square baled hay yesterday, and now I'm square baling more hay today. Well, actually, I've been square baling, but now I've got Shannon square baling. We hooked the baler today to the 6130R to try it out and see if it has a banging noise or anything in the transmission, and it does not. So the only noise that you can hear from it is just a little bit of a whine when the plunger strokes, and that's all. And then the rest of the noise comes from the baler, but it does not bang like the T5 does, which is one thing that really irritates me about the T5. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready to hook to a wagon right here. And yeah, I have the super hitch on the back. I just took the spear off of it because I don't need the spear right now for square bales, but have been using the spear for round bales, and it works good. Have been pulling a gooseneck with it, and that works good. So I'm tickled to death with that thing. Anyway, I'll be right back. We'll start moving some hay. I got my wagons hooked up. I got a wagon train behind me. You see them? There's two of them back here. So I'm thinking I could put at least 150 a piece on them and still be able to handle them all right. That'd be 300 bales. I've hauled 200 on one before, well, several times, and they're basically overloaded like that. But I think if I put 150 on each one, the wagons won't be overloaded and I'll be able to handle it just fine. Excuse me. Cheeseburger coming back to get me. Alright, let's go load up some hay and check on Shannon and see how all that's going. Okay, so I got Shannon baling and I'm loading hay, attempting to load hay anyway. Check my drone here. So she's running the John Deere for the first time baling. She seems to be doing pretty good with it. Now, I was getting ready to get my drone out a minute ago and all hell broke loose. Somebody, I don't call any names, but whoever takes care of all this equipment and looks after it and uses it and buys it, forgot to put baler twine in the baler. And actually, I thought about putting baler twine in it, and then I thought, oh yeah, I'll put baler twine in it before I put it up. It should have plenty in it. Well, I was wrong, and I should have put some baler twine in it this morning, but I didn't. I pulled a bonehead. So. Anyway, the 6130. I've been running the 6130 all day. I've run it all day. I mowed with it this morning. I tedded with it this morning into the evening. Then I raked with it this evening, and then I started baling with it with the square baler. And don't pay that buzzer no attention. It's saying I'm not out of fuel. And it still take me a while before I am out of fuel. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been in the 6130R all day, and I really like that tractor a lot. I don't know if I like it more than the Massey because I don't have a Massey to test drive. I really would like to test drive 5700 SL or 5700S, which is just the newer version of the SL they dropped in L. It's basically the same tractor. There may be a few updates, but I'm not sure. I have seen the newer mirrors like on my T5 on the S, and I haven't seen that on the SL, so that may be something that's different. I didn't think I would like the transmission, but it really don't bother me at all, because once you get in the field, you basically stay in the same range and just shift to 4 gears for mowing and raking and anything. And sorry, I'm getting a phone call. But it really is not a big deal. You get on the road and I just shift it manually. I put it in auto and it shifts to 4 gears, 4 power shifts automatically, and then I just shift the ranges as needed on the road. And I don't do a whole lot of roading unless I'm spreading lime, so it's not a big deal. Okay. That's the guy I called earlier, and he's trying to call me back. I'm talking to y'all. Anyway, so the gears are not a problem. I like it. I think it works fine. And I can deal with that. Alright, cab suspension. That tractor rides better than the T5, or at least equivalent to the T5. And the T5 has cab suspension. So I'm not so concerned about cab suspension on that size or that particular tractor because it rides so good, and I guess that has to do with having bigger tires. Okay, I know we need fuel. Bigger tires, and it's heavier. I feel like that has a whole lot to do with it. And the seat is not a premium seat, it's a standard seat, but it is air ride and it does good. So the seat absorbs, the bumps good. Loader suspension. Loader suspension is something, if I buy that tractor, that I want added to it. I know it can be, I'm sure it can be something that can be put on that tractor if I buy it. So, anyway, I'll add that to it if I buy it. I'll see if I can get them to, if I decide that that's the tractor I want, I'll have them try to work that in the deal along with some fenders and a Bluetooth radio. It don't have a Bluetooth radio, and I want a Bluetooth radio. Other than that, I can't really fault the tractor. Like I said, I really want to try a 5700 before I make my final decision, but where can I find one? I don't know. The one that they found me is in Tennessee. I don't know if that's the closest one or not. I hate to have to drive 360 miles just to look at it and test drive it, but I would like to actually try it on the farm like I am at deer. demo it. So that's a negative on the Massey. I think it's going to be kind of interesting to see what Shannon thinks about it. See if she likes it or don't like it. Or something. I didn't like it the first time I mowed with it to start with, but as I use it more and get comfortable with the tractor, that's the thing. You got to get used to everything and get comfortable with it. The more I run it, and I realize when I get back in like this tractor or the T5, I realize how much quieter the cab is on that deer. Well, he's really wanting to talk to me. Anyway, the cab is so much quieter on that deer, it's unreal. You don't have to turn the radio up very loud. The air conditioner is fantastic. I mean, it will freeze your nads off. And that's what I like. Like this one, I've got it on 3, and it's keeping me comfortable, but I ain't cold. That deer, if you turn it up, you can put meat in there with you, and it'll be just fine. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. Not sure what to do. It does burn quite a bit more fuel than what I'm used to. It burns mowing. I didn't do a hand calculation, but it was burning up to 7.5 gallons an hour pulling the hill. But then going downhill, it was as low as like 0.5. So it possibly would average around 4.5, like, or 4 mowing, which ain't too bad, really. It'd probably be closer to 4.5 to 5, probably. But there's a whole lot more times that it was higher than it was lower. I just don't know what to think about it, other than I like it. But I may like the Massey more, but how am I going to know? That's the thing. Do I like it more than the T5? Absolutely. If I had to choose between those two, that one would be it. That one don't bang and stuff when you're square belling, so that's a big plus for me. To me, that banging is eventually going to explode somewhere, and that tractor is out of factory warranty. It's got some powertrain warranty that I bought, but it's not as good. You got to pay deductible, and some things they cover, some things they won't. And just that tractor there is used, but it still has a factory warranty until sometime the middle or end of 2020. So it's got over a year left of warranty on it. The new one would have 2 years of warranty on it. So I guess one thing I wonder is what are the major problems with that tractor? What issues have y'all seen, people with experience with those tractors? 2017. They changed them, I think, in 2015 or 16 for that model. So it's that model is a couple years into its prime, or whatever you want to call it. So what have y'all seen with those particular tractors that are problems? That's what I'm wondering. And have you seen any problems with the Massey? Anybody with those 5700s? I know the 5060s were good. The ones before that were good, with the 5400s. But you know, what was the problem with them? Well, another thing I'm wondering about now is the cab on that tractor. It's super nice, super big, lots of room to spread out, get comfortable. Every time I go uphill, the fuel gauge drops. I know the Massey cab isn't going to be as nice as that cab as far as being big. I know it's got an extra post in it too. It's a 6-post cab. That's just a 4-post, which gives you more visibility in this area to the side. So I don't know. I'd like to hear from people that's run both. Okay, I know we're out of fuel. And that's one thing I hate about this tractor. It tells you every time it's getting low on fuel, and then when the fuel gauge is going up and down, it beeps and it beeps and it beeps. It ain't gonna let you forget it's out of fuel. And the buzzer is extremely loud, and I had put some tape over the buzzer to make it not so loud, and it made it much more enjoyable. And it was down at the dealer because it had a solenoid go bad on it. We think it was a solenoid. That's what seemed to fix it for the reverse. Reverse was slamming into gear. So he had the dash off of it, and ever since I got it back, the buzzer's been really loud again. So he must have seen my tape and took my tape off. So I need to go back in there and put the tape back on it again. So that kind of sucks. Had it strategically placed on it too, to make just the right amount of noise where you could still hear it, but it wasn't deafening. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the tractor. Hopefully y'all can help me out some more with it. I appreciate all the comments that I've already got. And I just appreciate y'all's help with it, people that have experience with it. So I have a good bunch of subscribers, and I appreciate y'all watching. The drone's about to go dead, and I'm going to shut it down. And I'm going to shut this video off for now. And I guess we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Okay, so we just got done with that field. It was about 10 acres. And we got this load and the double wagon load. There's 340 on that load, and I don't even know how many's on this load, but it's around 525 bales. We busted some, so it may not be quite that many. The only reason we busted them is because it run out of twine. They didn't really bust, they just didn't have string on them. So Anyway, it's not real good for that field. That field's done twice that much before, but the alfalfa was dying in it, so I done some, in the spring, I done some harrowing. That sounded terrible. I took a chain harrow and I pulled it over the ground. I didn't do drugs. Okay. I pulled it over the ground and I tore the ground up just lightly. And I took a no-till drill and I drilled a bunch of orchard grass into that field. And the orchard grass that I drilled was just now getting to be this tall. So the alfalfa that we lost wasn't there, so it dropped the yield down. And it also seemed to me like, and it's probably because of where I pulled the harrow over it, that grass in that field was like stunned, and it wasn't as mature as everything else that I've been baling here lately, because everything else has been turning off. I have one field that turned off 25% more than it did last year, and I baled it 2 weeks later. So anyway, I'm getting ready to unload this stuff, and I got more hay to bale tomorrow. I'm trying to get most of it done this week that I can. Everything's mowed except for 2 fields, and one of those is 10 acres and one of those is 8 acres, and that's all I have left out of about 100 acres that I do. Everything else is mowed. And see, what it'd be difficult to describe how many acres I've got mowed, but it's not all that much because I've baled most of it, or I hadn't baled most of it, but you get what I'm trying to say. I've baled about all the round bales that I'm going to do for right now. There's 128 of those. I'm going to bale probably 25 more tomorrow, and then the rest of it's going to be square bales. So, all right, see y'all later.